mamuna juma kwa baba power 97.9 kasafidie so enkran aberese street na yebutuo ene enwumrei ensamno edoso yaboboa no asone so ede amamu ene ebinada kokoro bi ene yanyina yabodam ayede Kasiebo yi ede esomo no yakam Water power 94.1 ewo global FM wo sharp 106.9 Water crowd in Roma 92.1 kran kwanta Buam FM Ojase kan Jinyame 107.7 or Sampa. Nananum 92.5 for Afugo so Western Radio 100.3. Ewelembele KFM Okpa Zengrige FM Obore Rich 98.7 Wasim for Sutrinity Obogoso. High Radio Eobetem OT Radio Ewadambai. Wimpan Sampa FM wo Pusiga Lao Sales TV. Ewo enso ekutai Kasiebo mubi. Radio SYZ 93.1 Kasiebo enam so nyansapo. 89.9 ewa Shama and a Sunset FM ewa Sahio so TV SYZ Kasiebo efriso ene yede esomono and sama yede ebremo no wadaro makwa na radio smonline.com Apple 68 ekutem Dialysis Radio Italy adafopa Radio Paris G-Live Radio UK OPD Radio omunyina wo UK ni abobo na so so yede Kasiebo yede somo na nwumre and sama yede bay ni edi makotrebe.
My penny, His Excellency John Dramani Mama was it Nebosuminsia Aketia or the Ashe Ghana Medical Trust Fund emu.
Mama Kajumadi and Yapahuntoma Penifo Brakasa, Yoko Kudinkomo.
Asante hine otumfo se tutui otosumi enu ne mpenefo wo masim konya ehwe sebaya asimdwebe yiniti wo bokone ne mpotam yede ho ama ne bobeba
sa mokan a Charles Cromwell na na benyi onua wonto bisiu ya dodo anu abone samrane se Charles bisiu no wase wa ready Ghana court bi ede ne bekobia no beko akoyi ne ho ano
na sai samu de mani beto famo ene yedi stay nyina sa kane dum sa nanso yesi yeton kanea ebuomu so afo no na ehwe anyamahode ho nsem so wose yesre munya botrema ya wate ebodum sonimu eye bibi na ama na basa
yamanwura mu ne yakronkodu nkomo no abu Canada compare kwa Japan atutu bia mane abronya bisa no se hwan na wo kraman hu bondog ya wo ba be kasa banim rough wo enya politics ankam fie kwantumi ma ho emu komo ha ebedi
na address it's all about money abrabo na ye bor bibia yesika wa hey breaking news ni say MPP egu some yede beba na udu every mantem emu a every mantem so afo se hwe contractor wunim na ye bemu wadwuma se ye kwan wo be ye sebe ekwanfo bia ma ye na waso be ye hyepa
mayemu ngra sehiyo so na MC ya yi no abanan akwakopie mu ewo hospital kase a ewo ho omakwakodi nkomo e de afa kwan omefa so a municipal hospital no ebetumi akwa animu
ensam no ebika na mobete ewo Kasiebo emu ye live ewo Facebook Power 979 TVX YZ YouTube and so XYZ broadcasting be possible na manfo hene babo amabenie ko ye page ewo Facebook wo benya Kasiebo bi ahwe ewo ho wo mu se ye hye red na ese eni bre na aba no na enyumako bi bo ye chidom na ye de Kasiebo ye bre mo okusi we de ya planning so but de honhom ne ka kire ye no na yade asida ema Little George Health Shop Hack Healthcare omana de hack semester na capsule saba so na Ruta Natural Product Let's Talk Educational Consult so ebo ye chidom sam afa Sabash Herbal Center Piwak Natural Health or the 3P garlic mixture abedwaman so Solak Natural Clinic and so so yasene sam Spanish garlic mixture na capsules so eta yachi edu herbal clinic power specialist Saba Hospital Ostek Real Estate wamu nyina ebo yechidom ewo Kasiebo emu Medimosis Clinic and Herbal Center eta yachi ene yede Kasiebo ebramo enyume Kasiebo mokote beka for yade adwa na yede ebramo eyeme be po so hema nana ya fori wa amafo kwa omai agudie papa bi ladies dembo senafi
okumangra diwanf oheneba boama benye ensem ni kiremu ene yede eto aso amamu na ena Ghana Medical Care Trust Fund ya ye twanintia efre no mama care ene ɛna wɔn ɛpa ho ntoma ɛwɔ UGMC University of Ghana Medical Center na dwumadie no ɛkɔ so ma ɛyɛ akɔnɔ papaapa mpanimfoɔ ɛtwetwe wura tope bebree na ba dwumadie no ase bɛkasaeɛ ɛde fa ɛkwan a ɛne hia sɛ wɔn bɛtumi de dwumadie a ɛnte sɛ ɛde bɛma Ghanafoɔ a ɛbɛtumi aboa ma apomden ɛho nsɛm ɛbɛtumi akɔ so owura John Dramani Mahama Geya Ghana man panin kasaeɛ ɛwɔ dwumadie no ase ɛde to dwa sɛ wei no ɛyɛ daate papa yɛ yɛde ma Ghanafoɔ na mmom ɛnyɛ biribiara ɛyɛ ɛkwan a yɛbɛfa so a yɛde die buroni frɛ ne hope ɛde bɛma Ghanafoɔ bɛtumi ka sɛ yɛwɔ ahotɔsoɔ bi ɛwɔ yɛapomden ɛtɔm da bi a yɛwɔ yareɛ no bi wɔ hɔ na ɛbɔ nipa na kofie kowu wabra ebia nkanipa no wɔtumi nya aboa mmoa kakra bi anka bɛtumi aboa no ma na nyina kyɛ nanso ɛsan sɛ boafoɔ bi ne homti no na saa yadeɛ no akɔ kokum nipa no sɛ kokorammo ɛne ne yɛka ka ho deɛ ɛne yɛnya ka wa ne yɛho so bɛmɛ na ho bofunu ɛna wode te wɔ no na saa nneɛma ahodoɔ no nyinaa no ɛna owura John Dramani Mahama sɛ wɔyɛ firi hɔ ama ahotɔma pa atumi aba ɛno ho dwumadie nɛnɛ yɛpa ho ntoma no Jam ɛkasae.
Today we're launching more than just an initiative. We're launching hope. Hope for thousands of Ghanaians living with chronic diseases. Hope for families battling the overwhelming costs of care. Hope for a future where the quality of life is not determined by one's ability to pay for essential treatment necessary. The Ghana Medical Trust Fund will support specialist-level treatment for a range of chronic diseases, including cancers, diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, chronic kidney failure, stroke, and other complications. It will also progressively expand to cover convalescent care, palliative services, and home-based support. Support from the fund will be based on formal applications, carefully vetted, and will focus on costs not currently covered under the NHIS. The fund will operate as an independent statutory trust, governed by a board of trustees and supported by a dedicated administrative secretariat, third-party administrators, and patient navigators to ensure transparency, efficiency, and a patient-centered service ethic. Initial projections suggest the fund will require approximately 3 billion Ghana cedis annually over the first 3 years.
Why aya ensamo owura John Dramani Mahama wode atu dwa na nwete no ene wo se empanimfo bi adi dwumasom bi na wo se oboma ba so papaapa wo se sam panimfo yi ene omo hwa boa se campaign promises ahodo a omo yeye no ebeba de buroni efre no reality na wo pani baako a wo yi ni si ho ebo na ba so eye Reverend Emeritus Professor Mr. Set Aite wo se obona ba so wo se opani nsɛm bi owura John Dramani Mahama ka ye wɔ de campaign mu promises ahodo a wɔ ka ye nyina no wɔpani ɛne wɔte hɔ a wɔhwɛ sɛ we mamu manemrem we mamu amake no ateke wɔse opani ɔbɔna ba so papaapa afei empanimfo twetwe owura tope ahodo ya wɔ mo ka ho a wɔ mo hwɛ aboa sɛ sɛ nuoma no nyina ɛbɛkɔ so no ogyina sa kwanya no so ɛbɔ mo nyina aba so yentie no.
The National Task Force I formed, ably chaired by Reverend Emeritus Professor Seth Aite, submitted its final report on April 10th this year. I'm pleased to inform you that the accompanying draft bill, as the Minister said, is ready and will be presented to Parliament when it resumes at the end of next month. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to commend the exceptional leadership of the National Technical Task Force, chaired by Reverend Emeritus Prof. Seth Aite, and to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the professional associations, religious leaders, our development partners, and citizens who contributed their expertise and passion to bring this initiative to life. Your dedication has translated a manifesto promise into a tangible, life-changing reality.
Why ayan komo a ekoso ene edai e o mama ka adwumadi na se yanko ne Dr. Thomas Anaba enko twen komo na woye mrase badwani de ma de se omo garu afei wosan eka select committee on health yawra yamo akwaba
me jesu me chia o na me chia o tiefo nyina
ejo so And Owura John Dramani Mahama kwakọ pa eye Mahama ka dwumadie ho entoma. Na amanfo kasa de fa ho se anka a good initiative there na adena dwumadie entese no. Yemfa nka health insurance ho. Na nka compulsory obia enya bie. Nsemi wote a wosom sen.
Me that was very me sure say health insurance won a tax. It was area or tier for services they provide for them. This initiative, I'm sure, is also to help people with diseases, complication of diseases, health insurance, on team handle it. So because a health insurance inside now, or person on create some fund to take care of those with such complications who need support from government, so that support can come to them very quickly. So whether we put it in the health insurance or we leave it separately, I think it's all going to be the same function. However, you can't go and get a corporate institution to donate into the health insurance. You can't get a benevolent person to go and donate into health insurance. But somebody may like to donate for kidney dialysis. Somebody may like to donate for childhood cancer. Somebody may like to donate for diabetics, polyneuropathy. Somebody may like to donate for some other specific disease, but doesn't want to go and put in health insurance. So it's going to be a very easier way for people who want to identify where their donation is going, get it donated. So to me, the national health insurance every now and then rolls in new diseases to be part of the batch of diseases that they cover. So far, Omudi dialysis account since late last year. And I think that what the government is doing is that he wants to do this for now. If in future we think the health insurance is worthy enough to carry on all diseases in the world, why not? We put it there. But that is not even what is happening in the developed countries. In the developed countries, we still have these foundations that are there buying medicines for sickle cell patients. Some have their foundations buying medicine for heart disease patients. Some of their foundation buying medicine for children with hydrocephalus and then the rest, and so on and so forth. So it is not out of place for the government to also establish this type of foundation to make sure we get some resources to take care of some groups of diseases that are not fully covered by the national health insurance. It's another way of finding money to take care of them quickly, so that if a child develops hydrocephalus and they need money to operate on the child, it doesn't take 6 months for them to be in the queue on TV, on radio, begging for money.
Doc, mesra obo yade no ebubu mbretwi because we say hydrocephalus na e de ya na o kan say
me pa jo hydrocephalus ya akura kitikiti o tie no na e so bi
afa na wo kan obi tifia no wo say me be wo challenges we ya e no so cover me ha na hydrocephalus dia wa kan de ne
oba bi wo ho na o kuma yare o mo say holy heart bi
wo yes
na akura no yare bebre na yemfa no ko TV yemfa no ko radio na omu hwehwe sika but pan we no wo sika bi a be fa hye ho to bi yare sa yare no na ya ko fan no na ka chi omu say ye wa mba bi wo ho kolibu o ye pese ye na heart surgery by omu ni sika na di sika na man temtem so that we don't delay the time in which the diagnosis is made and the treatment is being done.
Okay, doc Mr. me pato me ba ye hwe from this angle say when a initiative is being supported by pledges, eti obi na pledge me de we betu meboa sei you betu me sustain a program like this with pledges and a yimu ana say obi shebo say me de we beba we de yemfa say we de aba betum ye yusu ne ye wi asase what the foforo beba na nti how are we going to sustain this?
Once there's a board, there will be a group of people responsible of raising funds for it.
Oh, okay.
Government has pledged that the uncapped money from the national health insurance, part of it will be put there to support. While the fundraisers go around raising the funds to make sure it works. Just like a market show, in other countries we have similar funds. that we have fundraisers. They do activities every now and then to raise funds. You can even travel abroad to do fundraising for it. Okay. You can go to a corporate body to talk to them that every 6 months, be part of your corporate social responsibility into it. And we have so many companies in Ghana here who do corporate social responsibility. At least approach them when they see it. Most of the people they support are going to fall into this category. Most of the people corporate bodies are already supporting are going to fall are going to come under this. So to me, it is just like pulling all the support that every individual have to make it huge. And at least they can even, as he said, invest the money to make more money to add to it. So that you don't just donate and straight it goes to your hospital. You donate, it goes to an investment, and when somebody comes and has a problem, we fetch there and give it to him. So there will definitely be a fundraising group to ensure that this is done. Even approaching government institutions, approaching corporate bodies, approaching individuals, approaching churches. They can go to churches and even request for support, go to mosques and ask for support, go to events and ask for support. That is how foundations are set. Foundations to help people like this are set and how they get their money. But
from this angle, say, the initiative of health insurance, no, nanke perfecto. Adrena na techi na kama. Ebe wietire no nipa no say ade ba ko osem samienu me otondro ba ko a wosem tomienu me de enam de no nam bo yesei na sika no no magye na fi na insurance no afeduru ba bi ne ntumi en sustain papa. We no aye mama care program project and a program a watch mu very nice. You be support one questions no ye mienu de edikan. What do you think say baby a yedru yemfa we no ka ye national budget ho yemfa she budget mu ya ebredru a ye wosika bi e betwade atum every year from Ghana for ya ye fotuom say we de ye de gye ya ye ho nkwa e de ase ho ya de toso mienu. Nipa no ekwa asori koye donation na okogigi sika na okoye koduru ye no nya 1 cedi a ebe ye de ne yehu se asori fo sika no aye de bre papa no de baaye no o reportu ni nyina pepepe se de ebe ye adwumadi ye wo se ebe die no ebetumi edi nsa.
No, our foundation need there. It goes into an account. No one can spend it. There's audit, there's everything. But sometimes people sit on TV, you see on radio, on WhatsApp, social media, and send people speakers asking for money to support them. Do you trust that one? That one is even more risky than what we are doing, which is transparent, because there are auditors to audit the account to see whether the money is being used judiciously or not. So to me, this is a very transparent way of people who want to help society to put their money in, to help the class of diseases that they are classified to be under the Mahama care. Let's endeavor to support it. It is sustainable. So it is sustainable because...
Yamra the other side na make us say, is it good say you the send national budget muana?
No. You see, the national budget is there. And the national budget gives money for national health insurance to treat all people who are sick. But these are particular diseases that are capital intensive and it is rare. So it does not affect everybody cross-board. So we try to isolate it because we don't have money to bring every disease onto the national health insurance. So let's put other diseases that need benevolent support for people who want to support it to support. If even Mama didn't set up this, people will still contribute money to help people to do dialysis. People will still contribute money to help people to treat cancer. People will still contribute money to help people to do those special interventions on themselves. But because those diseases are rare and you hardly see them and they are capital intensive, but he has set up this foundation to help anybody who wants the support to bring his support into it. Let's gather it in a pool so that we can direct it to those people. We can, if we put it, add it to the national health, to the budget, it means we are not going to get. We are going to get an endless budget.
Okay.
Because you can't take. The government hasn't got the resources now to take care of all diseases that we may have in Ghana.
Okay.
That one, it is not going to happen.
Even in
the US, even in the US, it's not all sicknesses that are covered by insurance.
Oh, okay.
But that is why they also have foundations like this that help the needy. Because I know of foundations of sickle cells, foundation of rheumatic fever, foundation of this and that, even though they have insurance in the US, but they still have foundations to help the needy people.
Okay. So you share from the angle of dialysis. Yeah, okay, you say a year real. Now you say, Obi was serious. Or about dialysis, so you need any renal unit or Obekase bi nipa we be ko ho no akwa akwaji. Do you think say foundation no abaidie anka emwa na anya hwekra no municipal hospital na say regional hospitals ye ni bie ne nasefo no ye betumi edi bia ko ho said ye be ye nipa no wo mefa ka mediline so wabra wo be dia yaresa ana say said ye tie no enko saa.
Oh, when him say for renal dialysis, it is in the manifesto that virtually all regional hospitals should have dialysis machines.
Okay.
You can't put it in every hospital in the country. It's not possible. But at least say regional, at least the government will support you to have it. If even it is transport for them to support you, if even it is paying for it like they are doing right now, at least those help can come in. If even it's buying some medicine for you, that foundation can help you buy some of the expensive medicine that renal patients need to be healthy.
Okay.
So definitely, this plan is not only for dialysis; it's for other diseases.
Oh, yeah.
But dialysis has been a hot issue in the last 1 year, and we saw how many patients lost their lives, and how the patients with renal failure protested against government for not taking care of them. But at least, thanks to God, now they are under National Health Insurance, and Mahama is going to add it to the Mahama Care. Once it is added to the Mahama Care, we ensure that at least it is in the manifesto. At least every regional hospital, we try to get them some dialysis set up, and they go. And luckily, most of the regional hospitals now are in the process of getting their dialysis machines done.
Okay.
So we can help the patients also from the Mahama Care Fund to reduce their cost of even going for the treatment, and then the rest. Yeah.
Okay, Yara. Yabeda asena ye de se bibia ne yebesa ba nche ne wa bedin ko.
Nso me da wa se.
Yo. Adofo pani amote sane ye no edin komo yi eye garu mrase badwani. Woye member e wo select committee on health e wo mrase badwafie. Dr. Thomas Anaba bretwi bi atwam wona na Rich Hospital woye pani awoda no ene yatenenken.
Ne nyina ye san se ade bi jinjan to se National Cathedral kra ye nam ye fundraising diska na enye apomudin asem eno de ehia panti obi afa ne homahwem na eno na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wo se ono akasa wo de ne bosumi akatua eye bosumi nsia akatua ahye Ghana Medical Trust Fund no emu Mahama Cares se ebeye ebeboa amadwumadie no atumi akonkan ena woka se sabrede controller womo gusu aye adwuma aban adwumani bie ne wa yafa no te se government appointees aban wemu mpanefo a yahase atua obi aka akatua ne maaye de nanso yegusu twan se ebeba no ne bosumi nsia akatua ene eduru ho a momfa nhye Mahama Cares dwumadie no mo se beya ebeboa ama atumi akonkan watoto asre eku awodo nyumaku awodo mo nsem ewo bie ene mankasa krama sorry Assemblies of God and National Cathedral some contribute ye ai ebra na covid aba kromu nhwehwe animu mo contribute ye we de eye nipa apomode ho asem oku momo mode ase mudi sika be hyem aboa ama yetumi akoyenim my pene Mahama ekasai.
My long-standing friend and mentor, for the contribution he made. Prof. Aite is a retired specialist, emeritus professor, and very well known in medical circles. And so when he gave the envelope, I mean, for a retired pensioned, medical professional, I was curious to see how much he had given. And so after I took the check, I gave it to the health minister. But after a while, I collected the envelope back. And I peeked at it. And he won't want me to mention it, but I want to say that I was surprised at how much he's giving. Society, a doctor on pension has given $1,000 to Ghana Medical Trust. And so that should encourage all of us and encourage, the corporate institutions to do even much better. But on that note, I also, as the initiator of this laudable program, would also have to give something. And so I've pledged half a year, 6 months of my salary to Mahama Cares. I'm not yet being paid, they say Accountant General is still doing something. But whenever Accountant General finishes, 6 months of whatever I'm entitled to will go into Mahama Cares.
Yo, nti Accountant General gusu yo mu esika sam ne ho ntotoye. Eti wo calculate my penny eye nakatua a wogye a ai mako ensia bosumi nsia na ode ma no waye ade pa yamautin kwa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama san se oruman bi okumaga kan say AK Apara Junior eba ebedi yeso o man mu a ono esa legacy we oni bi ono wo fa ho be wo de kra na wo chimu nsaje na esiden na ono de ne sika bosumi nsia katua ma wo se mede hwe mapom de ebi kra nsida eti wono say Ghana ye history mu okomu ese my penny obaye na ne ti mu odin pa no na ne nyina mu His Excellency John Mahama ebisa ye se osrepa say womo a aka nyina womo do mo sika ebewa beboa.
And as was said, the main source of finance is going to come from the NHIL, the uncapped portion of the NHIL. It will also include direct budgetary support from government, voluntary contributions from corporate institutions and individuals, grants, donations, and will also be able to invest in order to raise income, investment income. Strategic procurement measures such as access pricing and framework contracting will ensure that essential medicines and diagnosis are acquired sustainably.
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ena yetene nkane nti won so wo nchen a fa wo de bra eyentoboa ne ye de aboa ye nuanom a yade de wo makwa hohiahia mu asoafo miensen mekai oku eye gender minister na amomo ena fe trade and agribusiness Elizabeth Ofusuajare ena health Akando. When they said you made a question and I saw almost so me back.
Oh, yeah. Mammy Elizabeth Ofusuajare were a very tough woman.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Me feeling a pan.
Ordonati na ketua is perfecto.
Yes, yes. Say when you can buy him penny for being to me and be. Also be about who. Inti Yamamutin Kwana, Yasha say Yabenya. Penny on na eda Ghana registered nurses and midwives ano maame perpetual for pofu na yenu na di nkomo e won nsam yi mu sanso ana yesho sem renal patients association mokaya ye papa kodwa ahenkra na yene ne kasa wo ye kasa fidie su pam esa say dialysis bo be ye den na kane aban ne ti mu odin mu asem mfa ne ho edu campaign time na omode ye politics na omode omo ho a enye no na womo ne ye edin komo tisesi a wenya aba mo omo no womo eso mu sen ye hwe sem panifo ye benya omo na ye ne omo edin komo e wo ye Kasiebo so okuye nya womo de ye nkuye ni
Honorable Kwabena Minta Kando ena wode atudwa se dwumade ye omo kopa ho ntoma e won a obetumi ya tefa ewo mu ayo obi a wanya mfirisi adun wotwe ekwakosi aduanan enum sentia etesa na se obi a wanya mfirisi adun wotwe bia no health insurance no ekova no automatically ena udru mfirisi adun wotwe a wokọ aduananum ufi aduananum a wokọ no a eno so ekova yo yenkwe
na ye ye papa Kojo ahenkra eni enkomo wono na ye pene da renal patients association ano Papa yamu akwabo edeba power TVXYZ enyume no nsebem Kasiebo so.
Ye ni amnyaba.
Ye da sepa da je wanya de amaye. We dey say mo be heavy a sigh of relief. Say my penny John Dramani Mahama na aban. O si ade ye omo kan ye omo aye. Mahama Cares and I say Ghana Medical Trust Fund. Mo say mukuo no.
Yo, unyaba. Ebe nyamiasi ena mpada me ame wo ye so safra me so ko na me wo na bia ye hwe kwan se baba na abaso mu na ayi o ha no ye keka ka fi yo so oba de ne bada na se ye de yakopon so so man panya se o de o se o ka so be bisa no me one chance no wa sha se mai nti ye de ya so na be boy ya kwa wo ni na me nyɛ na sɛ bibi si na wabɛtɔ kwa ama
ye koye nimu no wo hwɛ omo a ye ka sɛ wo mo ebenya chefa ewo mu yi a eno nso mo ho ne sɛn
o me fi sɛ ne kwan ase no nyammoa paa ɛnyɛ yɛ nko a wo sɛ ɛyɛ ɔda ɛyɛ so keka ho sɛ ade we binto a na sɛ nyɛ yɛn kidi ko nko a ba wo mo keka ho so no ebinto a wo sɛ ni how expensive and how costly it is it's no ade bi a eba bi how ne maka kra sɛ ɛbɛma sɛ bia so witimi atina se akyɛ kakra ne ya dɔfo ne yɛ nyama ne yɛba akyɛ kakra nti ɛyɛ bibi a ɛyɛ adwen papa sɛ ɔmampanyin adwen wo bisa no ayɛ a ɔde ba bɛfa wakɔ nyina so
we de mimisa sɛ ɛkwan a yɛfa so de abɔ foto no sɛ wo ɛka wakoma bra na ɛbɛta yɛ akyire bra na bo ntamanfoɔ pledge wɔn mo diskeba ɛne adeɛ no mo ho ne sɛ ɛyɛ sustainable
bibi kakra bi na ɛkyire magema na menya kwan ne minister nkasa mekyia no yɛ badam sɛ bi akyire menim ha wa disbursement ne bɛyɛ ɛna menim ha wa bɛyɛ but thank you best wrong at least omo ma yɛn rep ma yɛ kwa kaka me yɛ ka board no ho a nke bi ti nso akyerɛkyerɛ ya dwen ɛde akwa kaka because no man ketekete bi wɔ a sɛ bi yɛ na ade no fa yɛ ho ɛna yɛ nim how it goes and how it might be my boy but the said you work no all the me know it need to be kind of a bit and I mean kwa bu fa so me sa ade but me di sɛ do ja ko wapa ne aka ayeso ye no de so me di zama na to ama because me fa se yɛ kidney for it sabi what as a crime adding access how being because what the eco machine is about 5,000 6,000 yeah na busu de how the lab ni ba na me fa and then say ya pan bi o se wo and that what you akota so wo it's minimum have on be sa hye no what I'm hoping say they can get us involved not you how no special
ba sɛ ne nyina mo atro e de am officially say mo wo bibi kent no mo pese o mo get mo involved
but again the new good money because the same they can me and run me na invite no say na big state na because we are planning this pakasa briefly also ko be briefly because na kasance but every actually if you are to no you get problem mo say oh the come get here as involved but so we naturally e fa bakwa na me bi a e betumi abo a nko kwa foforo
na ne nyina mu no Renal Patients Association then a catch mo ewo His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na ban ho with regards to social contractor womo ene Ghana for enyaye ene said womo deliver
in fact na be the mechanical na my mama maybe juma na be politics ni because na so mo petumi amba be kan the natural now do akoma no we ni ahye name say we are we so me but when we go to stand never be but man that and you say e be bantam to me ni ni ya tell me say and na me nya invite no then me ade ko hobby so chap papa what me me ko me say wasun na ba me ko president ko ade the nipa bomb be me no so be ko to just say and I'm so much saying o ma film and I say o share ni be da na koma so ya so ni nka say e be yi o how be free so nini ya ba ka say we yan muja ko le bu kra roughly 2000 on da muja no enya ma kete be bi ho no nya but we na ba na e be o how na kete be free so man na me na so ye o say ayo yo ka so be wa ya mai
na di adanse se Mahama ban de no libilibi no labalaba wo si ade yo ka wo ye
because we all kind the term first or by time say you abusu means na cry because no come also the 6 months salary or the buy ya buy chase na pledge me be so by the mo say e dama ko so so ye na me nya dama say o kind why am I
very well yeda sepa Yebrahim kwa bibia ni ayebesa ba hobio yema mutim kwa ene ade pa abanyi ene adwen pa wadwen ewo mo ho yeda sepa
this other one say
for when ye yevra kojo ahinkra one na ye penny a wada renal patients association ano ena yeten and county wa wasumua wase wajetumu no kre mahama binde no libilibi no labalaba papa oduma bi na okoya ne de ye okase hweso ne wan hwefom timbadua bi ebewo woni no master
Honorable Kwabena Minta Kando and Anamechire no and what say yade and she share kakra wo ho terms and conditions apply enti enya se bia we yare ya no ama we yi so say me kwa kwadia yare san bi da bi da enya sanete and she share kakra wo ho and she share wo ho ne say e wo say wunya mfie du nwotwe de di kan no e wo say wunya 18 years ani akire na wanyina broso no 45 e wo say wudru ho eno no de yade ne kan pe na omaboa wo na emwa ewo mu nso no wobetumi anya up to 53,000 kan sika no 530 million ena yede be supporto ama wa pomeden no bibia atumi awie mu die awie peye ede ama ena opani etrese yade ahodo bi ya wo mo eba besa sede be ya ho betumi ato kune ba ko eye cancer kokuram yade sei ale pati ebeko diabetes ebeko efe wo bi a wanya hypertension na eho implications eno so eba ya ko hu wo mo a na wo demu ei efe chronic kidney failure eno so kan when a stroke ene liver no mo ne na sefo no de enya eba ya na chese aben ama wo butu ya cash no abenden wo de hia ne so be yare keke unya yare ya na chese cash no e flow sa eti Ghana yede ama yade ho be kire no chese wo de wo pe ne kra ya kan se da yare hwe ya be hwe yade ma yade ne tumu ono abehu say yes wono ankasa kra no yade a wo betena ho nti ya kono pa ma dwumadi ono Kwabena Minta Kando ejimre chechire mu yentie no.
The heaviest burden due to cardiovascular diseases in Ghana, the situation remains critical. NCDs account for approximately 43% of all-cause mortality, with a significant rise recorded between 2012 and 2023. Today, they rank among the top 10 causes of death. Alarmingly, individuals aged between 18 and 45, the most productive segment of our population, constitute over 50% of the NCD cases, impacting both public. For NCDs is approximately 53,000 Ghana cedis per patient. This financial burden severely strains households. Individuals diagnosed with chronic diseases have a 75% likelihood of falling into poverty within 5 years. Those battling 5% of their total non-food. Such a situation poses serious risks to public health and demands urgent attention. It must not be ignored. Swift and decisive action is crucial to mitigate its impact and safeguard the well-being of our communities. The Ghana Medical Trust Fund, the Mahama Cares Initiative, offers a transformative opportunity to protect lives, preserve dignity, and strengthen our health system. A recent survey involving over 3,300 Ghanaians reflected strong, and more than half expressed willingness to contribute monthly. The overall objective of the fund is to mobilize resources to finance conditions, including cancers, diabetes, hypertension-related complications, cardiology issues, chronic kidney failure, and stroke at the specialist level. Support will be selective, targeting the gaps not currently expand access to specialist care with a strong emphasis on early screening and diagnosis.
Jabo somla sebe dwani wono Kwabena Minta Kando wono ena wosan yo so afo a wo hwa pomde won sam so ene yete nenkan.
Eti ye ka na ye nuanom ma nso ye nso ya hwe ho ye oku awia na me kan about cervical cancer say kwan ye fa so ba ye bebre ba de ye nimu a yetumi esi ano kwan mema no se mo betena faako sanse HPV mua no
enko ho na nya de betena faako
human papilloma virus no ekotare ade ne ho sisi a wote free oba bi ho na wo pattern wona ne tie no wo de kɔ hɔ ana kyese wo tretre ade ne kwa na se kɔba se sebe o se sabi o mpanefo mo animu a se o se ebi obe tafre oba ma ne ho ama na ebi wo hɔ a wo be no nso akoka ne throat eti yesre pa se
but say yade no entare be ma eti said the wusi sound obekwa akwati afiri tokuro bi mu no de aba eti ma won sound sa setare be ma ne ho obekwa akwati no tokuro bi mu no de aba
akwati free wa etare he
na setie ade na afiri ba bi na aba eti tokuro no ayade no wo mu na ka te se onsiesie honi
o hadu eti me patwa ma na ya pass me na makwakoye bi why wo kwa ya check se bibia ya okay sanse early detection eboa ema yetumi prevent bibia nti cervical cancer yemo ye ho ban emfiri ho breast cancer yemo ye ho ban emfiri ho yenka asema hama cancer benti wo beta ma yade adokro na ye kwa maso na na pia yama na bofo tonkra fi asante mantemu emayen se munimu se bokun se nsem yi menteme ho ase kunkum tokwa oh na moso ama empenefo etu ho na masante hine wotumfo se tutu ye otosomienu na me modin wie me bodi an makwa mentumum wa hwedwumadie ase se obehwe ama asumdua ye edwuma ewo afanu no entem ene na o hwe mediation process na se na apia kwa aba
Oima
na asantemante mo te sem nsesia nhyiamudie na kosisen
sesia me no ka say de asantemante mo ha aha eboko nso efira no pay na menhia ahemfie de na ehwa aye sekakra so wo hwe se de awie nyina de tu gya na se process a otekoko so eye na agyen so de befa so na omo atoto entotoye no ama mampusi ene kusasifo no omatimi aba na omaba na omanum asumje buom na ekunkum ne ntokwa ekoso wo boko no etuo betimi eka enti ene ana omude dane seye ena rete omuma omo 3 days no se enra arrival nananum ene omumpanyimfo omufri boko banyina no bia otumfo apama omuso mobombeda na se nra no hwe hu se afanu a oto ne nsafra omu nyina no omu aba bidru eti eno ye nra de esi ene ana oye na agin se ne ono omu nyina na ebesia ti ana wiei se de tuta na omu ba ya se ana ye kobo apro ho ene ade na se security ni de na e tight pa o soldiers o police ni ade a na se omu twa mensia no ho asia ba edru ba bi no na se ba bi a omu be fa omu de be ko ba bi omu koye dwumadie no na omo transfer aba ho omo so omo man transfer for to be inside nti na eja ye bo ye tete na be ye doku se omo aba ana so omo wuram eti eja ye ko ho ano pay nyina wie ye bo amane nyina no anwumre no ebo be donko ko no ana mampusi fo le di kan eba ye ene o temu mienu se mampusi be di kan aba nti omo wi aba 1 hour time no asifo nso aba nti ye wo wa na ehu se mampusi 2M express ne baako Nitalanku ses ni adidi akire ekofa mampusi fo ahemfo no edo omo baaye omo bewura inside no na ye hwe ni mu asenka bia enkomotwetwe no betumi akwa akire baaye omo ni wana akra mampusi fo baaye no omo ni wana ana yehu se omo sa pia cars na de omo abesen ko omo hotel anti ye ken ye be donko why 1 hour time no ana yehu se kusa no ni aba se ni nim se ebia okọ boko mamle no mu se ohwe boko na kusa for no do so pa ko so mo nko ahemfo na eba aye no ye ma omo bus no mini bus no akese ni mienu ana ye de ma omo ansa na VAT ana kekeka ho a soldiers ni adetim ana no nso omo ba na omo ba na omo be sanwura mu a ana yehu se dom no omo dom di motos ni ade ni nya asam ketwa adi ti omu nyina ba na so ba bia na omo ka asem de ho no enam se no ma ye omo adwen se omo ma obi anwura ho omo ma even mtie nya se asoja fo ne ade kura ne e waso omo kobo ban o inside no ye sizi obi afa ne be ya video nkomo bia mbeti wo ho bia mpi abonten ti ye kan ama kusasi fo no so ekowura mu omo no ote kokoso kodi ano baba ya ama be 1 hour time no omo so epie so mpie no omo so be se ko omo hotel omo koda tiri na ne se nyame ya adom akina ana obafe de eye fana de no a obeka kusasi ene mampusifo na bom no no omo nyina akina dan ba afum na ho no ana asindia bua no omo benum because ene no me yeso so bia ba be kan na asem etre so wo evidence ya wo document bia wo no wo represent ama no na se ko ntitina nyame ya adom a ana yenya ne ntie se ho no na ene de mampusifo beba kusasifo ba no mato apono wo table ba kon no mu nyina atena se na omanum asindia bua no
ya beba ho nyame ya adom ochina na ebepie mu ho bia ya beba ho ne asa beje ye da asem na na apia ya ma ne bofo a woton krama yen efi asantemante mu ne yete ne nka no oku
yamomra mu nya konkodi nkomo hu bondo hwan na wo kraman we ye ogina ha yi wono abu Canada akompre ko Japan ene wode sansebe di ko tu dwa na ni nyina no efa eye NPP amanyokuo no ho sa enkunimdie no NDC efa ye no enkukuo no ekọ mo hosa no ayenta setase ahwehwe o masomu ena Dr. Mamadou Bawumia nso no Professor Michael Kwe ne document yo kotro ye no ne fundings no Dr. Mamadou Bawumia jemre en watrem twi de kire Ganafo se enye ono en wolusu ye na mo factors contribute to ye malusu ne baaye no en na wo kire de kire Ganafo eti wo de baako de kokoro hweso wo baabi ntia na no de no de kohwe so 30 man ene brekum na wo mo koye kokoduru ye no chairman yo obro region eye abronye DC eti na wo se wo hyase no wakasa ena chairman abronye estarte ye ani amafo de menenam samia abronye yakọ primaries na meta obi achi na ye me de se ba ye no obi abeka samanta obi achi mankota obi achi mo obi amfa asemo meheme adapa magin wo krom hatam de dia ye dime ene na sefo na nya yize na media me kasi sudua people am obi ahu sai mumu wia ne mo sa akwa akotena mo ho ne mo akwa akwaye ena abronye kan ne de wie na kan de Japan ono so ebegina simpie so en was na who born dog wana wo sakraman ye obeba ka yi politics intra wo waka pre amanfo na atoka na wuyusuo wuni kapre wuni sika ehia you have nothing we nothing futuro sakokoro de how dare you anya politics anka wo ba me fie kra ka obetumi aba asem ntra ena politics nti wutumi keka de opetre me wuni kobo yesi yi sika de kwagebo se akosreska ansa na wo de aba Canada Japan trend to me abronya so trend ye yamwure MPP mu nko he de esie yenko
cans ene de duru ba bia ere ye duru region ha mo hu sa me tu me nan ko single constituency akọ ka kire obi se yento aba ma candidate bi mu hu ye mo amene mo tena da mu kura di mo sa me fro obi se to aba ma particular candidate but the binum de me din ko ye campaign wie ye no omo wie ye no na ma konkran abronya no na agiba omia campaign ayere ba no kura ne se omo ba mo ho campaign omo se abronya na soma mo omo se abronya na soma se ye me ye campaign ko meboa yesa mo di ho adanse ye se ma miama no amfro obia sa ankrofo no so omo ye asa de me din ba ayere etena omo be ba mo ho but this time no omaye ma me buafu na mom mo obi nkodi obi atem ukodi do obi atem wie na so wie a wo se yankoye a unity I mean say unity no eye ayi mo ana mo kreti Professor Makwe report o se ye kwa abato a ensema ye ka no eno na no andisi fo ye re eyusutie na mom wo ye propaganda no obi be yi ano dia entna social media say udini panatem na uria wabakasa memfa wadamfo Media, I'm telling you the truth. Obia nye Berman Jobia. But party any baby to make cassette is a member. Member. A back contribution see any music to me, and they talk as if the whole world is for them. It's not for them. And yet a Korea, like some of them cannot even speak the way they speak. Because I'm fear could have said it. If you were podcast now, I'm barren by true known. You see, your penokura, Mumianka, I will not respect you. But may respond to anybody, and yes, I'll go showdown. Anybody akuma wasro, ekasa, yepe memo party muri yankomo yema. Minisa will start means lesika. More here for promotion to be kasa kukudroso. Nye sika for. Please, who born dog? Number to me talk anyhow. Who born dog? Number to me talk anyhow.
Breaking news.
Wasem we hia fuom pom kasa kukudro so.
MPP.
Na wonu asikani Canadian Japan.
One the case kasa mo ho.
There be say said ya bronya kasa no kasa said ya so wiska. Usu ni he.
Woni ma baye ye fe ne Bansa Emilia. And no ye post bi no say mema wo mu trapita wo mu tagina flowers hu na etwa no. One way a fish wife. Or we a petty because asamo eda ho anamo ka ho asamo. Emphasize ka ho. Yanyama e call so ma mu lose elections. Enti no tackle sa issue no. Say
issue no ba ko ne say. Abranya ni sika. Amanfo na toka manitwi. Who could do one abu Canadian Japan. Sika wura.
Ene mo ne.
Canadian Japan wono. Sika bo wa wote. The whole Ghana sikani.
You can't Ghana sikafo beye first 20 on Kahubi. Sikam pede.
Ya to was na Canadian Japan wasam na oka no. E ba sika di obeba Trump wasisi a.
On Kahubi. Sikam pede de ya munya dede no. Munya kakra de to mo ho ana tobe e no.
Asemi wo hu. Asemi ya hu. Ana Maxwell Mahama. Wayabuno Regional Communications Team member. Akasa dwaba se dwumadi so ani pace ya okra na enkomotwetwe mu na ode tu dwa se abronya no wo gina ho no nanim agu ase dada wo wokwabu no obi ampeso obehwe nanim Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kura dwa abronye na sede abaye abronye hu Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no wobetumi aka ba bia ma na gina tumunti no na okoye sa yentie Maxwell Mahama
titi aduane enhye woni nti no obi di abronye na bato a obeto no ye ba ko pe edu kwa okoto adesei. This obiti avoiding the dino air campaign at the Agadian. For what reason? The politics are Mimisia and the minimum. Say, oh, you reckon the reform of Kojina and the part, don't any. I can't tell what say. Munsha Brown and some Pantaba Mammy. O Casa, the Visa Coso. The Yara Baumia about Kojina, the Asante reading, and as a Oba, Oboko Sampa, Yaman North. The Abroyan Timuntu Abam for Mamiana, a Visa NC. Abroyan. After no can you say or the airpenim ever Yura Baunianim. That's it. It means to say the soup any buying in the year or your ye. Ama Nidia Yura Baunia, a winning bunu, a topic. Then you need to because oya anoma kokone wako yura kenwo na wako yura akota fiye wo na wako yura Bawumia wo bedu kwa na yura lanche mantiso akra eka ho kodada wo mo maybe woni me campaign na ma me champion o campaign to ojini di sana ye ne moroso no in political communication bibi sa ene wo nti onya akonya asine region no obedira waka bibi amana.
Why I am Koma Ekoso Ewo Dwabase dwumadi so na nomination of district chief executives Eastern region there and Abai.
Okay.
Aha, so
check call west there.
Mama fan to guy. Kwa a friend planes Kate Mosi Babanao.
Okay.
Aha. and a quo a from plain south where north first one here north where south south no Moses Tangmi
okay
and a quo east Samoa
hey really yeah man it
hey quo south ni and quo south and enya kwaku ni enya kwaku south
kwaku kwaku
motra mo ya hwe o na motra de o betra ne be kan ne sa o penta because me hu kwaku south ha eti kwaku south efa osebo nsu David kwaku west Tamimu Halidu
hey ye na se Tamimu de ya menipa once we start here permit check kwaku west mame
and a Brem North aye Hakim Antwi Abdul atiwa east Ernest Ousun team atiwa west Amo John Anom okay aye Eric William Aite kwa Bibrem Emmanuel Kofinti Fantia kwa south Mercy Crying Fantia kwa north Osmanu Abubakar Brem Central Solomon Kusi Brako Brem South aye Taju Rahim ena atiase eye Samuel Osu Brako atimansa eye Linda Ahenkura Denchamo eye Omar Ahmed ena asene manso akroso Eric Ahinakwa
okay
na fe yaba upper west Achim Rebecca Chisa ena lower west Achim Paulina Akabila lower Menya Krobo John Mate Nsawom Adwajiri Philbert
Fume
we are Philbert Salom Fume Fume
Salom utimpa
ena Krabua Kota Joshua Lati New Jabin North Samuel Adongo New Jabin South Ransford Ousubuate
okay hey Ransford
Ousubuate beni where do you go Buate ya
Debi
Akuapim North John Evans Kumoji and Akuapim South Eye Paul Osai Ofei Abuakwa South Nana Edu Sapon Ado Ekins Abuakwa North Eye Ekins beni okay what do you mama here and Abuakwa North Charles Dako Yoboa Suhum Eye Lydia Ohinewa Sarah Yulo Krobo Francis Ado Akumate
okay
Apamenya Krobo Emmanuel Kwasi lawyer lawe no ena esue jaman eye Godwin Bobo B se Bobo B o se Bobo han eti madaroma muamudi apiem o Eastern region no ena yede aba no
honorable Tamimu me candidate ya mautrim kwa nyame nka ho
yamfa sene mu odro fama boafo wasomo Kasiebo yade somo wotwade aponyame ya adoma Thursday eye holiday na Saturday no Medimosis clinic ebe free health screening ya ebekoso ewo na so ye ne nyina mu etu obi bia mfa ne hunyim na wonko bi Ghana Highway Authority yard mu ministries ebekoso eti wokwa ombejo adenta burial so aje kwadwo yo ben asaman ena ahenema kokoben Kumase ehonso no ebekoso me patcho free or screening no sa wokwa no afre number we 0244 068 447 0244 068 447 Mami kan for 3p garlic mixture papa bi emfa emawo na Piwak natural health no de adupa idi aba wonya bi no maboa esiesie ni padua no ma ogina so kase amroso eyi free ho obi a ne yafunu ayedokose kase stress ena e hawo no eno no nya 3p garlic mixture ebeboa Piwak natural health no de adure di aba friend was 0248 928 824 0248 928 824 asase pa Aye Ostek Real Estate. Ostek Real Estate siya fantum anim se dodo wa ayikuma asebi doyumu. Afianya dowenya ene Shy Hills nsase wo ho. Iti kwara kokope bi wate ase nsase papa aye dodo wa ayikuma asebi doyumu afianya dowenya ene Shy Hills no nsase ewo ho awunya bia eboawo. Itu adaroma kwara kokope bi manije etumi emra obetumi afro mo 0244 684 069 0244 684 069 Power Specialist Seba Hospital eguso esa yade pempempem amon adwuma wo ye na hepatitis A B C D and E otu ase fatty liver sciatica fibroid and kidney stones wonu maduro na ebepie ama world woni ehu no life filika dochi afei jirika jiri memaduro no bi wo ho etikọ na kokope baabi eto aduro bia no wokọ akase ope jirika jiri memaduro and hebatin mixture ye boost immune system no so ewo ho wo batumi ya friend was 0200383831 0200383831 mami kanfu adu eba clinic SMB test na wode aba no na me kan cho se pebinom emema no ebo omo ma no ebo omo eboa mema tenka ebo omo feelings pa ena ema so ebo omo feelings no matenka nti aduro no wonu ma eboa wo mankasim ba fi krom obenya bi adu eba clinic ba bi eto aduro bi an kai na kope bi se eye SMB test ena mema ne nom je 3 points free 0201 044 221 0201 044 221 Mami Kanfo Emma will say on the first and second free health screening ebe koso e was Solak Natural Clinic na Solak see your fan to him say obana obedura everything free but oba ya bo ho for 500 Ghana cedis fabra na one show kidney any will liver no fabra na won hwema ene yade nkaye kan mu ampa awo mu moon do no chlamydia hepatitis B sexual weakness typhoid diabetes hypertension ene de kan no ni nyina no fabra na won hwew ma enije emra ebe kosko komlemle bia ebe Harvard Senior High School Thursday ya nopa ene Friday anopa ene free health screening no eba ababe koso itifa ho jim obetumi afre no 0553 9326 31 when it your card pharmacy and the din 0553 9326 31 Mami Kamfo Spanish garlic mixture and the capsules emfa emang na unya binuma eboa wona setata wadro no wodun so bebre bad cholesterol menstrual disorders we ya Spanish garlic mixture and the capsules no no wanum bia me na boa wo ba bia to aduro bia no kope bi unya bia frɛ 0266 1141 0266 1141 11 na Fred doctor na wanye wo so afei mame kanfo eya sabasaba center na du papa wode abadwam no mame kanfo emfa emawo sabasia fanto Ghana fo inanim se wo ye nipa bia okokwa pai etumoja ana wo yam tatim usisita ye wo ya wo ya sabasko kobites ne bi na no atumi aboa wo ma hoto aba sabasko kobites ba bi eto aduro bia no obenya sa kokwaduro tatahwewe bi obetumi afre 0500 064 000 0500 064 001 Let's talk educational consult and a yedu omosono. Let's talk say akwada wanya 6 months to 6 years fanibere school no mesua de papa ebetumi aboano na wo say wo ba na wo ba bedura wo motre Saturday classes no entrepreneurship reading and writing clinic personality development IT training creativity and exploration ni nyina kan ho etibra be sua bi na emwa wo what you say fan kwada ne bra wo mo tesi no gwa estate Mango Street wo Melezokuku municipal assembly no friend was 0249 069 821 0249 069 821 MTN was say everywhere you go na mame fa entumanim say yellow bars no ana bees no ekoso yellow bees no ekoso na de edi kan obetumi ato 4G router ya 10 gig I was so for free router no ayede browser no 4 gig and I say 4G ewo ho ya 4G plus no woto eno no eboa manu ma nyina ya speed woto so ayo 10 gig free data ewo so obetumi ayusu afei Microsoft Office 365 genuine Microsoft applications and also ewo so yede becha webwigs and so a customized business website for your business and also ubenya and Unicom service a unified business communication solution for your virtual when your call center IVR ni nyina no omba be ye ni nyina de ama ya ne bo no eye fofofo ne dia ne se ya ye kasa yi obekasa na wafre wo mo e wo number we so 100 eye wo mo to free line no 100 and I say obefre 0244 38 0244 308111 0244 308111 1111 everywhere you go. MTN no mami kafu Ruta natural product enfa ema what the Ruta mixture ye to malaria fever se deku e de aba ntunya bia malaria fever de ye Ruta mixture Ruta Titanic etu typhoid fever and a Ruta life nan srade ni pedua mu ehuhrum ema hoto etumi eba eti eno no pebi e na wani etumi enye ubatumi afrom 0244 503443 0244 503443 Haxa Mister and then the capsules so no wunya bia eboa papa opese wo sote a waduru eno no why Kasiebo so anase bia uja na na moja wom ne nasefo Haxa Mister and the capsules and na ebejo baby e to duro bia obenya Haxa duro bi 0240 238 310 0240 238 310 Little George Health Shop and a yedru omosono wo tema community 5 or che PV obe roundabout any presby asafo ntemwa wo koa Mr. Koa plus Mr. Dominion Herbal Powder Mr. Keo vitamins ne minerals ahodo wo a bit to say healthy juice bit to say carrot turmeric and ginger blueberry juice and aloe vera gel woni nyina bi fofofo etibra edrobia so a wo hwehwe wunya bi no frɛ no sesia e wo 0243 140 213 0240 140 0243 140 213 afei I was say we look smarter tie I was say we look smarter more secure and eco-friendly ewo ekwanya obefa so a we be connect na unya te sade we ya na eye MTN what you say na ye was seamlessly with MTN eSIM Nasa eSIM way eboa ma wo enjoy ultimate convenience or multiple numbers on your mobile phone back no you betumi ayama wo betumi enjoy a lot of numbers on your phone back na ekura wo etini nyina na say woni MTN fo ebekwa kodi nkoma na say ene ya me no kasa ya no wo be download my MTN app no na wo so wababeka abusua no ho seamless NSSA will be akọ and now be funny pan phone na the SIM card ensim because MTN for apport to the manual be on bia no etumi eboa no mesrew wunya enquiries bia no a 300 what you say 100 100 na beka abusua kese no a eye MTN no ho MTN everywhere you go Kasiebo no esi
say enyume omo eta ye chiefi ofa bia ne team ne yedam ase mokote bekafo eye men bi po so hema nana ya 41 manfo komai agudie papa bi ladies dembo senafi
ohene ba buama benia yedam nyinase